It takes a farmer to understand another. They may have been born to a human biologically, but they identify their birth in the womb of the holy soil, that of Mother Earth. To live amidst those times where leaders are sensitive to the lives of farmers is one thing, but to also be a part of a time when one among such leaders is a farmer himself is a glorious era. Under the visionary leadership and guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and our most dynamic and compassionate leader Shri Amit Bhai Shah, Mr. Murgesh R. Nirani, the founder of MRN Group of Companies, an entrepreneur, a young karyakarta, an industrialist, a government servant, a social worker, an environmentalist, but most of all, a son of the soil, is on a mission to better the lives of farmers. With a rich history that has spanned over 2 decades of consistent efforts and struggles, the bright future of the farmers has always been the primary goal to the foundation of the MRN Group. From being the small sugar mill to the MRN Group that it is today, it consists of 8 sugar units with a consolidated crushing capacity of over 70,000 MT per day. But it's imperative to know under what circumstances this dream saw through its reality. There was a time when the farmers in the basins of River Krishna and Ghattaprabha had lost all their hope of any success at all, despite investing all their energies on growing sugarcane. Why? Because back in the day there was only one sugar mill in the entire district that the farmers had to make do with. But thanks to Mr. Nirani's consistent selfless efforts, today the entire farming community is happily Atmanirbhar, for they are able to get the highest sugarcane price in the country from the sugar mills of MRN Group. Let's take a closer look at what constitutes the MRN Group. With robust sugar crushing capacities of thousands of metric tons per day, here's a list of sugar mills under the MRN Group that are sweetening the lives of farmers, their families, and our economy. Nirani Sugars Limited in Mudhol, 20,000 TCD. Shri Sai Priya Sugars Limited, HIPPARGI. MRN CANEPOWER India Limited in Kulageri. KEDARNATH Sugars and Agro Products Limited in Kerakalmatti. Badami Sugars Limited in Badami. SHREERAMA Sugars Private Limited in Chunchunkatte. MRN CANEPOWER and BIOREFINERIES Private Limited, Pandavapura, in the district of Mandya stands out specially as this alone supports farmers of 4 taluks. Today, the MRN Group is swell with pride to see the sugarcane grown by our farmers not only adding sweetness to the world, but also being instrumental in producing renewable energy that lights our homes through a cogeneration power of over 260 megawatts. The sugarcane grown by our farmers is the reason for MRN Group's ability to produce 24 crore litres of ethanol per annum, thereby championing the vision of our Honourable Prime Minister to become truly Atmanirbhar Bharat. With reduced dependency on fuel imports, it helps us in saving massively on forex spends through the EBP program. MRN Group today is in perfect alignment with Shri Narendra Modi's vision by being the largest producer and contributor of ethanol. Through Leafinity Bioenergy, MRN Group ensures that even the most useless of materials are turned into wealth. By exemplifying initiatives such as Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Gobardhan and Satat schemes of the Indian government, MRN Group has ventured into producing over 100 metric tons of bio-CNG gas purely by converting municipal solid waste and residual waste from sugar factories. Today, as one of the largest producers of sugar in the country, the MRN Group provides employment to over 70,000 people and helps enrich the lives of nearly 1,20,000 farmer families. Mr. Nirani's rich educational background makes him a natural advocate of spreading education in the country. Through Tejas International Residential School and MRN Group of Pharmacy and Nursing in Bagalkot in the MRN Group, he has made quality education accessible and affordable to many families. MRN Group has sown the seeds of farmers' happiness, for which it hopes to reap for posterity. For it believes that real growth of India lies in the happiness of our farmers. Annadata Sukhino Bhavantu.